This channel is dedicated to benefiting you by educating you through enhanced digital technology.
They're going after our children. We cannot have these people attacking our babies. They know too many of us are awake right now. Too many of this generation. I'm not talking about some of the old Sambo Negroes, because they're done. Too many of us, you and I, us, and some of the younger generation, too many are awoke. So a lot of the games that they're running, it's not really penetrating us because we reject it. We're rejecting this stuff. Yes, bug breaking is still number one. So we're rejecting a lot of stuff. They see we're rejecting it, so now what they're doing, they're going after our babies. And when they go after our babies, see, they're trying to have us stand down while they're going after our babies. See, we cannot allow that. Because, see, when our babies grow up, our babies are going to be sitting ducks, man. Our children are going to be sitting ducks if we don't stand up for them right now. We got to stand up for our children. Out here in Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, there was a case where an Asian man sat up here, got into an argument with some little kids, particularly a little 6-year-old black boy. He threatened the black boy with a hammer because the black boy rode his tricycle in the man's yard. This Asian baby, this black baby, he's a baby, 6 years old, he's a goddamn baby. And this Asian man went in the house. And let me show you an image of this baby. I keep calling him a baby. This looks like a goddamn baby.
I need you to hit the like button so it can register on YouTube algorithm. And again, if you enjoy this free content, this free information, and you leave here smarter, which is my intention, then go ahead and hit the like button.
He's 6 years old. Look at this little boy. He's 6 years old. 6 years old on a damn tricycle. Family, I got a 6-year-old. That looks like one of my kids. This filthy ass man went in the house and shot through his window and shot that little boy in the arm. The bullet went in and out the arm. The little boy survived, thank God. The little boy survived. The child survived. And the Asian man was arrested, but the white judge gave him a $10,000 bail. So he immediately got out. The white judge gave him a $10,000 bail. He immediately bailed out. He was free within hours. Now, I told people months ago that these white supremacists, the Republicans and the Democrats, are setting up an Asian Zimmerman scenario. I told y'all that. I've been repeating that. They've been sitting up here creating these hate crime laws and bills and telegraphing to the Asian community, if you decide to shoot a black person Zimmerman style, we're going to be on code with you, just like that Natasha Harling situation. How they were on code and gave the Asian woman a slap on the wrist. They're doing the same thing. They're trying to create a Zimmerman, an Asian Zimmerman scenario, letting them know if you harm a black person, particularly a child, just like Trayvon Martin, we're going to be on code with you. We're going to make sure you get a slap on the wrist. So this dude, knowing the telegraphed message from the dominant society, they get these telegraph coded messages. The reason he was comfortable with shooting a damn 6-year-old black child, he knew that they were going to be lenient on him. Okay? Here's the problem. Too many of us were on code. Too many of us were on code. Family, we raised so much hell, and when I mean we, I'm talking about me and you guys, the grassroots, us. We said no. We are not going to have another damn Zimmerman situation. That's not going to happen. We're not going to have another Zimmerman situation because that's the reason why we're in the situation we're in now. We allowed the Zimmerman shit to go down, and we let it go down too long, and that opened the door for us to be attacked the way we're being attacked. When black folks in 2013 allowed Zimmerman to walk away with killing that child, Trayvon Martin, we made a major mistake. The reason why we sat on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, because we thought Obama was going to do something. We sat on our hands with Zimmerman because we thought, oh, we got a black president, we got a black attorney general, we know they gonna do something. So we sat on our hands waiting on the political process because we had some Negro faces in office. We thought they were gonna do something. They didn't do shit. They opened the door for us to be slaughtered in the damn streets on a regular basis now. That Zimmerman thing opened the floodgates. That was the damn Pandora's box that got us in this situation. Now, we know the political structure is not going to help us. We know Biden, who was in office during Trayvon Martin, by the way. He was the vice president during Trayvon Martin. We know Biden ain't gonna do shit. Biden has already let us know he ain't gonna do shit. Kamami, she's already told us she ain't gonna do shit for black people, but she was at the damn Pride Parade the other day, by the way. Y'all sister girl, Kamami, was the first vice president at the Pride Parade. She's up there with her zaddy. Hold on, let me show y'all pictures of y'all sister girl. Okay, here's y'all girl right here. This y'all girl, hold on. That's y'all ski-wee sister girl. She told black folks she ain't gonna do shit for us, but boy, she was right there. Kamala Harris, the first sitting vice president to march in an LGBTQ pride parade. There she is, skinning and grinning. She done brought Zaddy out. Oh, she done brought Zaddy back out. Well, she was campaigning, but she had Zaddy hidden. But Zaddy is back out there with her skinning and grinning, buck dancing ass. That's y'all girl. We know Kamami, Biden, they're not going to do a damn thing. They're not going to do nothing for us. So it is up to us, and we know it is up to us to go out here and handle our business. So what we did, I found out the prosecutor, we put him on the Summer Jam screen. I mean, this was days before the story got legs. We actually made the story go viral. Eli Savid, that's the prosecutor out there. I put everybody up onto his Twitter. Now, this was on June 8th. This is right when the story happened. Now, remember, the mainstream media wasn't touching this story, and they still didn't really get on it until really, really much later. The mainstream media was going to bury this story. The mainstream media was burying this story. They were not going to talk about it. And the black bootlick media, they weren't going to talk about it either. They weren't touching this either because, see, this goes against the grain of black people supposed to be attacking Asians, and Asians need protection from black people. So that whole congressional black coon crowd, they weren't touching this. They weren't touching it either. Let me show y'all the news story, but that's the prosecutor. Let me show y'all the actual news story of how things went down. Now peep this, hold on.
Little boy, he walks free, making bond on Tuesday. It has this family angry and confused.
And I'm trying to figure out how he got a bond that was so low for trying to kill my kid.
Arnold Daniel trying to figure out why Ryan Lee Nguyen is out of jail after allegedly shooting his son Coby.
He tried to hit me with a sledgehammer, but that's not gonna work because I'm too fast.
So then what did he do?
Got a gun, boom, shot.
So this little boy said he tried to hit him with a sledgehammer, but he was like, hey, no, I'm too fast. And then he got a gun and shot me. First of all, this little boy is a rider. Shout out to this little boy. So this man tried to hit the boy with a sledgehammer and then shot him. I want y'all to thank Biden and your other Democrat flunkies who helped create this environment for this Asian man to be this comfortable with shooting a goddamn black child. That Asian man was comfortable with shooting this black baby because the Democrats, the Republicans, the white media, y'all bootlick niggas, Y'all congressional black coons, y'all sat up here, sitting up here talking about black folks, y'all don't need to be racist against the Asians now. Y'all helped set up this environment. You sorry Sambo simps. But hold on. Hold on.
So then what did he do?
Got a gun. Boom. Shot me right here.
It's all on video. Saturday afternoon on Candlewood Lane. You'll see kids playing, hear a gunshot, then Coby realizes he's hit.
Wow.
Lee Nguyen allegedly fired through his front window.
They keep saying allegedly.
The bullet went in Coby's arm and out the other side.
Okay. Man, listen. I'm like, look, this ain't gonna happen. We cannot, and I said, look, we are not going to let a black kid that young, a baby, get shot like that, and we not do anything, we not say anything. Now, I was on that prosecutor's neck so heavy. I was on that prosecutor's neck. I'm gonna show y'all some of the tweets now. I was on him so hard. I was on his neck at like 2 and 3 in the morning. He had to make a video. He actually made a video. I was riding his damn bumper so hard. The prosecutor made a video explaining. He made a Facebook video. Yeah, it was very unfortunate what happened. The court system decides on the bail, and we were trying to get the bail higher and all that. So I was on the prosecutor's bumper right when this thing happened. This is me going back and forth with him. Now, you can't see his tweets because now he made his page private because we made his page so hot. But you can see me going in on him. I'm like, look, man, I'm telling him. I said, look, man, y'all playing past the potato when it comes to who set that low bond. I'm on his ass like, hey, man, who set that low bond? Did you do it? I said, hey, where's the hate crime charges? I said, this travesty of justice against this black child, it is going to be rectified. I'm not playing with these folks. I'm not asking them, dude, I'm telling these folks, y'all gonna fix this shit. Y'all are going to fix this. I'm telling him, I said, look, this was on the 8th. He was like talking all vague. Yeah, Tariq, well, it was the court system or the court. I said, look, bro, the courts are people. People set bonds. Somebody within that court system in your jurisdiction, they devalue black lives to the point where they thought it was justified to have a bail that low for a crime against that black child. This has to be rectified tomorrow. Man, don't come splaining to me. I'm not the goddamn Congressional Black Caucus, dude. I'm letting them know y'all gonna fix this tomorrow. And they fixed it. I was on the air. We start pulling up all types of stuff. We let them know. I told you, I don't play with these politicians and the cops and all that shit. No, I don't play with them, man. I'm gonna put you on that damn Summer Jam screen. I'm gonna make your name synonymous with this damn travesty. I'm not here to play game. I'm not goddamn Benjamin Crump, dude. I'm not here to make no fucking settlements. You better rectify this shit, dude. So, let me show you video of the white judge who actually set the low bail. Now, she's in hiding now. Let me play the video of that white judge. Alicia Fink, that's her name. Oh, this is the judge right here. I pulled up a video, posted that. We were making the block hot for them. Oh, we were pulling up video. Oh, we were making the block hot. We were doing what a media apparatus is supposed to do. You put all of them on the Summer Jam screen. Eli, his ass is on the Summer Jam screen, and he loves to pride himself about being an ally. He loves taking photo ops with niggas. Oh, he loved that. So he was really panicking when we got on his ass because he saw his political career was about to fall off. This judge, they removed her, by the way. We got them to remove this damn judge, but this is the judge who set that low-ass bail. This is Alicia Fink. Now, this is her with him. This is them doing a Zoom. This is the suspect doing a Zoom call. This is her. Hold on.
Support for such a high surety bond, but nobody's here to talk to me about it. All right, I'm going to set the bond at $10,000 cash or surety, no 10%. No contact with Colby Daniel. I don't want him to live at the Candlewood address. So can we have a different mailing address for him?
Okay, now you see this judge is on code with this dude? The judge is like, well, I don't want him living at that address. We want to put him at another address. So Alicia Fink has him staying at another address. She's protecting this dude. Yeah, she at the end, I didn't play the whole thing. She's like, yeah, good luck and all this old bullshit. So she's on code with this dude. Man, we were on her bumper too. Folks were pulling up to that neighborhood, by the way. Also, there was a restaurant out there that this suspect used to work at. People were pulling up on that restaurant because they thought his family owned it. So they were pulling up to that restaurant. And by the way, he don't own that restaurant, nor does his family. He used to work there. And the people at the restaurant were like, hey, look, we don't fuck with that nigga like that. We don't, hey, he used to work here back in 2015. Hey, what he did was horrible. We ain't got nothing to do with him. Nigga, we got free shrimp fried rice if y'all want to come through. Dude, we weren't bullshitting, man. Playtime is over. We rolled them so heavy, they brought the dude back in custody. So they put him back in custody. They got a new judge. They raised the bail to $100,000. Has to be $100,000 cash, no 10%. So now the dude is back in custody from what I understand. The only reason his ass is back in custody, back in jail with a higher bail, is because of you and us riding on him. That's what happens when we get codified. And we get codified because we know ain't no damn politician gonna come to our rescue. We failed with Obama and the Zimmerman shit. We already know we failed at that. If anything is gonna have to go down, we're gonna have to rectify our damn selves. We're gonna have to get on the phone. We're gonna have to start riding these folks' bumpers and let them know what it's gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna have to let them know what this shit is gonna be. Yeah? But I do know, I saw some videos, some brothers who were up in that neighborhood. They did pull up to that neighborhood where the shit went down. They were making sure the kid was okay. So shout out to the brothers in Detroit who pulled up to that neighborhood to make sure the kid was okay. They were checking on the house to see if any more damage was done. They were just checking on the house. They were just checking. You did? But yeah, this is the thing. We have to be the enforcement. We have to be the authorities. There's no way I'm just going to sit down and not say or do anything with a dude running around here shooting a damn black 6-year-old. No. Now that when I got some goddamn kids the same age, no. Now, the bootlick media, they got on the case after the fact. Roland and those guys got, because I've been calling them out all week. So now they finally started talking about the story later on after we put it out there and made it go viral. The story only went viral because I put it up on Twitter and Instagram. This story was actually buried. But see, we got to handle our own business. See, this is why they don't like us getting on code. This is why us getting on code is very, very important. This is why us getting on code is so very important. And we got to keep that energy. We got to keep that energy. And the thing is, man, these people, they're getting so desperate now. You know, you hear a lot of this critical race theory talk and all this dumb shit that don't really make no sense. I asked people the other day, what the hell does critical race theory mean? Nobody can even explain what critical race theory even means. What does that term mean? That's one of these open-ended, empty terms that can mean anything, and people can project whatever they want to project on it. I do not like the term critical race theory. I don't like that term. It's too open-ended. And plus, when we talk about systematic racism, that's not a damn theory. What's the theory? See, we got to watch the language that's being used here. Because, see, what it boils down to, see, people want to start rewriting history. This is why we have to document history and tell it how it is. This is why the museum is very important. This is why it's so important for us to get this museum. But out here in, this was in North Carolina. See how they try to rewrite history? This happened. They had a Juneteenth celebration, and they were having it at a plantation in North Carolina. And the white people who own the plantation, they up here calling the white slave owners white refugees. So they're calling these people who do these little reenactments, they're calling the white people who are the slave owners, instead of referring to them as slave owners, they're referring to them as white refugees because they lost the Civil War. Meaning, well, the Union Army came down and destroyed the plantations and made them accountable. So they're now going to reword and rewrite the white slave owners as victims of the Civil War now. They're going to make the white slave owners victims because they lost the Civil War. Y'all better understand how white supremacy works, dude. These folks are desperate. So now the white slave owners family are victims because they lost all their property. So they are refugees of the Union Army. So they're victims too. Just like you black people. They're victims too. Y'all better understand how these white supremacists, dude, these white supremacists ain't no joke, man. Dude, there is a war, there's a cultural war, there's a history war. Family, these folks don't stop, and we shouldn't stop either. Boy, they're trying to control the narrative and whitewash the narrative. They're trying to make white slave owners in the South victims now because they had their property taken by the Union. See, this is what we get for trying to kumbaya everybody into our history. We own some, yeah, man, we all went through some things. I mean, let's have a minority coalition. Let's have some diversity. We got to stop all that con job language stuff.
This channel is dedicated to bringing truth to power and engaging our enemy with intellectual warfare. The dominant society will never switch up their playbook, so we must make a new one. The war we find ourselves in is a technological war, using technology, propaganda, and psyops to oppress and control you. Black intelligentsia, please share the new black media, counter propaganda arms, make it plain TV.